Decides not to dart across the road, thank God. Let's watch this one at speed here. You see where I start to lock it up. There's just deer chilling out in the road. This guy almost witnessed the whole thing.
I am on my way to ferry building. What's up, Katie? Morning. How you doing? Today we're going to meet up with BikeCurious. Uh-oh, my saddle's slipping again. That's not good. The second time that this has happened. Why does it do it in the city and nowhere else? This happened yesterday in the city. Oh. Something to do with the bumps? I don't get it. Probably need some more carbon seat post paste or something. That really slid down. It's not good. Shoot. Come on, dude. I hope that's good enough. Can't have my bike saddle slipping down on me. It's not good. What's up, guy? How you doing? Thanks, man. How's the camera angle? Are we good? I'm gonna meet up with BikeCurious up here. Man, these roads are just beat up to hell. Cloudy today. We took one of those driverless Waymo cabs last night. That was a trip, man. That was a trip. All right, let's find BikeCurious here. Oh, got some meditation going on over here or something. I think I see him. There he is. What's up, man? How you doing?
Are you live?
Yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Nice to meet you, dude.
Yeah, good to meet
Tom,
you too.
yeah.
Hi, Chad. How are you?
What's going on? This is BikeCurious, everybody.
You look like you tell on your stream because your camera's
It's
like
pretty high up there.
Your head.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm running a little late today. We had
no worries.
later night than expected. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Any night that ends with Taco Bell at 1 a.m., you know, is a good night.
You ate at Taco Bell and you're in San Francisco?
Well, I mean, it was late night drunk food, so.
Yeah, I know. That's what tacos are for.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the mission for tacos, man.
Yeah, we're staying just like a mile that way. My girlfriend's here for a conference, so I'm just tooling around for a couple days, and then we're going to Napa on tomorrow afternoon. Yeah.
Nice. So you have one more night here.
One more night. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Rad. Well, I got a short ride.
All right.
Today's Dadder Day, so I'm skipping out on my duties.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thanks. Yeah.
No, but it's cool. Valentine and I got to spend some time together yesterday.
Okay.
And so I got to be back by like 11-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe 11:30.
Sounds good.
And I got some pastries. I don't know if you ate anything.
Sure. Yeah.
But I think we should ride that way.
Okay.
I don't think you've ridden that way yet.
I have not gone that way. Yeah.
So yeah, I got to route mine.
All right. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Sounds good, man. I like the box. That's awesome.
I just got this.
Yeah.
I built it up. I think my first ride with it was in February of this year. So it's still a work in progress, but
yeah, it's fun to tinker and build stuff up over time. Yeah.
Exactly. For some reason, I buy a bike like every year. I don't know.
It's got that N+1 rule. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
We'll ride the Embarcadero. It's the farmer's market today.
Okay. Yeah. A lot busier in the morning today than it was yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot busier down here this morning than yesterday, for sure.
I think there might be a game there. There's a ton of people out. San Francisco's not really a morning town.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's got these people.
We did the Alcatraz tour yesterday. That was awesome.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
They still do like the audio tour, right?
Yeah, that's what we did. That was neat.
It's really good. I think they got like some big name actors, although I don't know anybody's name. Can you turn that thing on top and show people the view that way?
Yeah.
Like, do you have a control for it? Yeah.
I don't have it on my phone. No, I need to figure out a way to do that. Yeah.
That's one of the things I want to try and do. Because I have my camera like fixed in the bike.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta ask you about your room. That's really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So how much streaming are you doing while you're here? Are you streaming like all your riding?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Have you had any issues with connectivity? I mean, it's like pretty hard, you know?
Yeah, it dropped out when I was like, I don't know, in the Marin country or whatever. Yeah.
How many SIMs are you running?
I got 3, Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T. So
Okay,
yeah,
all covered.
yeah. It actually was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's hard around here. I think it's like the terrain, you know?
Yeah.
All the hills and stuff.
Yeah.
Who you got in the chat right now?
It's a couple of my regulars. American, do you know American 2050? Yep. He's in.
What's up, American? Dang, this bike is freaking epic looking.
Yeah, it's probably overkill, but it's fun. It's fast. It's good for climbing hills out here.
From Chicago?
Yeah, I put it in. I got like a hard case bike box.
Oh yeah, you can travel with it.
Yeah. I checked it on the way out. I'm just going to ship it home.
Yeah, yeah. So do you travel to other places and ride a lot? Is that a thing?
I used to, not so much anymore. I work in IT now, so I don't really do much of travel as I used to. But it's fun when I get the opportunity to do that, yeah.
You used to do like photography or something, didn't you?
I did, yeah. After I graduated from school, I freelanced and shot like Cubs, White Sox games in Chicago. Did a lot of sports stuff, so.
Sports photography.
Yeah.
So is that why, like, is that what led you to live streaming, you think?
Yeah, it's kind of like, I've always been interested in cameras. I still have a nice DSLR with a, you know, long lenses and stuff. So I always kind of followed that. And then, yeah, when I first started on Twitch back in like 2017, I was playing video games.
Dang, you've been on Twitch a long time.
Yeah. And then I was like trying to find the balance between working out and playing games and being a dad and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm going to start streaming bike rides because it's kind of the best of both worlds.
Oh yeah, you get to overlap.
Yeah.
You both at the same time. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna ask, you have how many kids do you have?
I've got 3. Mine are 10, 8, and 6. 2 boys and a girl. My girl's the youngest, yeah.
Mine is 8.
Okay. You got a boy? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun age.
Yeah, sure. My friends all have like 1 and 2-year-olds and stuff, and I'm like, guys, it only gets harder. How does that bike feel when you ride slow like this?
It's good, yeah, it's fine.
All right, good.
My seat post is slipping, so I'll have to stop and adjust it at some point here.
We gotta. If you need to do that, we can stop up here.
Yeah, we'll stop up here.
You're gonna want that adjusted before we start riding too far into the grip.
Yeah,
So let's go somewhere where chat has a good view.
sounds good.
Go to the left.
Okay.
Oracle Park. This is the South Beach Yacht Club.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Pull over here.
Oh, I should have brought my phone now so I could watch chat on my phone.
Yeah, when you take a bike apart, try to put it back together, sometimes the little funky stuff comes up like this.
Oh yeah. It's a process. Oh my god, the bolt is like hidden under there.
Yeah,
That's so fancy.
it's all very aerodynamic, I guess. Left, right. What's happening? What's going on? All right, there we go. This is weird. I'm trying to like loosen it, but it's getting tighter when I loosen it. That's not a good sign. Why would that be getting looser going that way? That doesn't make sense. Huh. That's very odd.
How do you like your bike?
It's nice.
Yeah, I got the Oxford Gravel.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love it, man.
Yeah, they make great bikes, yeah.
You had it for a while?
I've had this since 2021 now, yeah. Yeah, I'm from Chicago, so it's nice to have a light bike to travel, and it's great for the flat roads.
They make amazing bikes.
Yeah.
What's the difference with the gravel one?
Just I guess maybe the clearance on the top.
Yeah, the clearance, they can run bigger tires.
Yeah.
They're very similar though, yeah.
Yeah, gravel and road are pretty similar. But riding these pizza cutters around the city, these are too narrow. I mean, those are not 23s. Those are probably, what, like 28s?
These are 32s.
32s, okay,
Yeah. This is about the max you could fit it.
So,
What the heck is going on with this thing? Weird. All right, let's hope this stays.
they actually, that's the bike. They made a bike for me.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that's
So I'm a skateboarder. So
that is good. That's your
that's
bike.
my bike. Yeah, from factory.
That is so sick.
You get a custom paint job?
Look at that
They made
paint job.
300 of them.
Oh, I saw that online. That's
Yeah,
yours?
that
That's
was
sick.
mine.
Oh, that's pretty rad, man.
Damn, dude, that's
Yeah.
a sick bike.
So they did 300. They sold 300. It was like a limited, but
Wow, you got lucky.
I got lucky, dude. Yeah. Some of the guys that the CEO or whatever, they come from skateboarding, so that's
Oh,
that's
yeah, you had the
connection.
hookup. You knew
That's
it
the-
the
yeah.
run was going down. That's awesome.
And then I guess my name was on a list of like 10 skateboarders, and they hit me up. I kind of told them how cycling kind of got me back into skating after getting hurt. Like I got hurt, tore my ACL, and I just started cycling.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of told them that story, and they were like, "Oh, this is our guy. Let's go for it."
That's amazing.
That's how everything happened.
Nice. Yeah, I'm glad that biking improved your life like that.
Oh, dude, I love it. I love it. It's
Nice. Do you ever do bike party or anything?
Party?
Bike party. The first Friday of every month, it's like a few hundred bicyclists. We all get together, we ride around, we listen to music, we party.
Really?
There's
I'm
usually
down.
3 stops, we hang out.
I mean, I ride with the guys from Ornat. It's like an
Oh,
Ornat
yeah.
shop.
So wait, did you ride then with True Marmalade, Eric, the guy with like the huge cargo bike that rode across the
Yeah,
country?
he was with us.
Yeah,
and they
okay,
told
yeah.
me about it.
Yeah, I met up with him while he was here
He's
too.
an interesting
Yeah,
fellow,
he
right?
really is, right?
He just lives off like,
Yeah,
it's
that
crazy.
bike is sick too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was there on that ride when we all rode out.
Nice.
But yeah, I live here in the city and grew up skateboarding. And everything like that.
This is not good.
Got into like cycling in 2014 after hurting myself, and I love it, man. So I like the community too that they have. It's kind of similar to skateboarding and everything.
Yeah, everybody knows everybody.
Yeah,
For sure. Did you get it fixed?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Keeps sliding.
Or something?
I'm worried it like ate into the carbon.
Yeah, I was having that same problem actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they kind of like, you feel it like shifting a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
See, that thing's
Oh,
not.
wow, yeah. That seat's just dropping. You're going to be on low seat by the time we're done.
What the hell's going on with this thing?
I think the thing that hooks might have shifted. That's
Yeah.
when I took it to the bike shop, it might have shifted or it
Yeah.
might have dropped.
That could be what happened. Yeah.
You know,
Might need to pull the seat
because
post out.
We're
I was
trying,
having the
yeah.
same-
Stuck.
So the Giants game, they're having a ramp on the water today. Skate day.
Seat
Oh,
post is
really?
sliding.
Wait, like
So
it's
that's
going to be floating
It's
out
going
there?
to be floating out of
Skaters
exactly.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, that's why you all
That's
are-
what we're all here.
Are you all seeing it? Right? Holy crap, when is that going down?
It's going down like I think at 11. So it's going to.
I don't really know what to do right now. This is totally jacked.
So from 11 to until the game starts.
I'm trying to loosen it and it's getting tighter.
Dude, I'll have to come by with it for, if I can convince
Yeah,
my
you can
kid,
see
he'll
it.
come
You
by.
can see it from like.
It's
you'll
coming
be able
out,
to see it.
kind
It's
of.
like for free, for people.
Yeah, out in McCovey Cove.
They made this journey like this that's they're giving out for free to
That
people
is
who go
sick.
into the game.
Oh, cool.
Like Jamie Fish designed this.
Oh man, how many of you are using
think that's what happened.
water?
we're scared our boards are going to go. So we don't know if there's a net or anything.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
If the boards just fly out, we're just going to be losing boards, and
Oh yeah, because if you follow that board, you go flying.
it's going to go flying. Yeah.
So have you done this before? Is there like a shim that goes around this?
There is.
That it
should
must have
be.
fallen down.
Yeah,
See, I'm
that's exactly
tearing up my post.
That's exactly what I was having. It
Yeah,
probably fell
it
in.
fell in there.
Oh, we gotta flip it over. You
Yeah.
want to hold your tool or anything?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Let's hopefully this comes out.
We didn't have to get the mechanic. Oh yeah, there it is.
No, that's just my ND filter.
Lens stuff.
What the hell, man? That sucks.
Having it, and then
Dang.
Yeah, that's just raw piece of metal. The screw's going straight on the carbon. That's not good.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, so there should be a thing that looks like that, and then you can screw it into that.
I don't know what to do now. I don't know how to get it out. I mean, I have no clue. This had to have fallen all the way down in there. Shit, man.
Is it in there, or is it
I can't-
possible that maybe in transit it came out?
Oh, you know what?
Because he just traveled across the country with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be. I wonder if it's in my bike box.
Adjusted, that's
Yeah,
when it
yeah,
happened.
It's probably in my bike box. That's probably where it's at.
Because when I got my adjusted, that's when the guide somehow it fell in or something, and that's
Yeah.
when it happened.
Didn't know. Yeah.
And yeah, you can feel it shift.
Is it threaded? Maybe like you can unthread it enough and then it just drops.
I think so. Once you thread it too much, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably what. It's probably in my bike
It should
box.
be in your bag.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
This is not going the way I expected it to.
You want? You could ride it. You could ride it slammed, just no bolt.
Yeah, I could do that.
Got a jersey over there, right?
I gotta see if I can get the bolt out though.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want this thing to get here. This is interesting. Yeah, man, this thing is like, fuck, dude. I'm gonna break this thing. It's like totally jammed in there. This is weird because it does not want to go back out, the bolt. And I'm like really worried about cracking the frame here. This sucks. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's not coming out.
I need to, yeah, before I do something and regret it,
Oh yeah.
probably gonna have to scrap this ride, man.
That's how
That
cookie
sucks.
crumbles sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta ride tomorrow though, so you gotta make sure everything's working.
Yeah.
You got a shop you can go to in the city? Do you know of someone?
I could look some up. I don't know of any, but
Who
yeah.
would work on. I'm trying to think about what a good shop would be to go to
Yeah.
for this, because you don't want to take it somewhere that doesn't want to work on
Right.
this kind of bike.
Yeah. I know there's a place in Sausalito, Mike's Bikes, that
Yeah.
they do good stuff there.
We do have a Mike's Bikes in the city.
Is there? Okay.
I wonder if they closed actually. They're kind of near where you're staying. It's called Huckleberry Bikes.
Okay.
Like if you were to continue up Embarcadero here for a while, you'd end up hitting Levi's Plaza.
Okay.
It's on the left-hand side, and Huckleberry's there. And I think that they sell carbon road bikes, so
Okay.
I think they'll know how to work on them. But let me see if Mike's Bikes also. They might be a little easier to get to.
It's got to be in the bike box because you take the saddle out, and it probably fell out during transit. It's funny that he has that bike. I've seen that bike online.
Mike's Bikes might be the closest to here, maybe. Dude, how are you gonna even get around?
We only got like a couple miles to get to a hotel.
Oh yeah, you
So
can
I
do a
could-
standing ride.
Yeah, standing ride. Yeah.
Yeah. a Mike's Bikes in Soma, so like I think you're staying somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Mike's Bikes is here on Howard Street.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll figure out how to get there.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Nice.
They're probably the closest to where you're staying.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I'm sorry your bike. Travel is hard, you know.
Yeah, it's I don't know, with these newer bikes when you just don't have like an aluminum post. Like, I don't know. I didn't know there was like a shim in there. I've never taken it apart.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
stick this in my bag or something. That's hilarious. Yeah, it was very fun on the downhills yesterday. That's for sure. I think that'll work all right. So yeah, I've been using the Pocket 3 since the new firmware came out and they fixed all these stuttering issues, which is nice.
How is that connected? Like, or what are you streaming to right now? Like, do you have a Bella box or?
I'm using a Bella box.
Okay, and is that HDMI then over?
It's RTMP right now. Yeah.
Okay, and you have. Oh, so you're running like a custom RTMP server on the Bella box?
Yeah, it has it built into it.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, he did that a couple years ago, maybe. I think he's had RTMP on there.
And so that the camera is just connected over a Wi-Fi hotspot to the Bella
Correct.
box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes through one of the modems into the Bella box. Yep.
Do you have any issues with that or no?
No, it's been solid. Yeah. Some of the older, like I had a Hero 7, and that has RTMP too. Like some of the older cameras, that connection's not as reliable, but all the new DJI stuff's been good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, you want to just chill here for a bit? We can.
For
I
sure.
got pastries. You want some food?
Let's do it,
Are
man.
you hungry at all?
Yeah.
Here, let's.
I'm running off of Taco Bell 1 a.m. fuel, so
Yeah, let's get some real food into you.
yeah. Thanks,
Might
man.
as well just chill.
Yeah, let's do it.
And also fortuitous that we met that guy that had the same bike as you.
No doubt, right?
These skaters apparently are. There's going to be a floating half pipe in the middle in the bay today, and all these skaters are here because they're going to be riding it.
That's correct.
Yeah. All right, I got a bunch of stuff. There's a chocolate croissant. This one's the chocolate croissant. These are Madeline's or cinnamon wheel thingy. Sour cream cheese roll thing. And this one's ham and cheese. Okay, you want that? Ham and cheese, sure. Yeah, for sure. I thought you might need some. I think I'll need I know. I should have gone. Yeah, I got real chat. You can read chat on that too.
Yeah, this is a Android bike computer.
Oh my god, that's so cool. And it's wired into your bike too, so you got like...
It captures all the stats and everything.
Oh, is that how you show it live on your stream?
Yeah.
So from that, how does that connect? That sends out to a server and you have it pulled in over some kind of API?
Yeah, this is service, like it's really meant for like training, like, you know, bike training and workouts and stuff. It's called XCRTonline.com.
Okay.
Like, it takes the data from the sensor to the website and just like add their overlay.
Yeah, so they actually have like an overlay that's already built.
Right.
That's pretty cool. You have like a heart rate monitor and wattage and stuff like that?
Heart rate monitor, those pedals have power on them. Yep. And then I use the real-time IRL app for speed.
Okay.
That's fun, like, I'm sure you found that where, like, you know, you tinker
Use
over.
my table.
It's funny, like, tinker over time.
Yeah.
Build your setup. I remember following you when you were running, like, your own, you had, like, a lap panda or something at one time?
Yeah, the Latte Panda. I wanted to run OBS so I could do multiple cameras. But at a certain point, I decided that it wasn't worth it. Multiple cameras.
A lot of work.
Yeah, it is. And OBS is not good out in the field. It really does badly when there's it's like that setup never really worked that great. It got worse when they switched to my MacBook to do streaming also. Apparently that Mac OS version has like some bug in it that with unstable internet connections. So then I switched to the Bella box, and the Bella box is super stable, just incredibly robust, and I love it. So I'm really happy I switched.
You still doing the setup with the pole in the back? Yeah.
It's gotten more advanced over time. It goes straight up here. It's got a support and I have an arm that does like what's that? But I mean, I could do it on this bike, but I just haven't done it yet because the bike that I stream on has a 650B wheel on the back, and so the rack is up higher, and that means that the arm that the camera comes out on to be in the same position relative to my body. On this bike, I would have to lift the camera up like 6 inches or so. And I can do that, it's just kind of a pain. So it's easier to just leave it on the bike it's on. And does that with that thing, you can switch it around to look behind you and stuff, can't you?
Yeah, you can take it off.
Whoa! And so it's charging. Is it plugged in and charging?
There's a battery handle there.
Oh, whoa!
It has its own battery, and then the battery handle. I think I got like 4 hours on it yesterday before I had to plug it back in. Tap. Yeah. It's nice. I had the DJI Pocket 2 that was like my main camera for a while. But that one always had a lot of trouble staying connected over RTMP. So then I was using the DJI Action 4, which that one's pretty good. I like being able to use a gimbal, because then you can run ND filters and make it blurry and stuff, which is really cool when you're riding. Like that speed and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people don't think about that. Do you have any issues with it, like drift, where it like loses you and it'll go off to one side?
No. It's all pretty solid.
How does that camera do with dynamic range? Is it like pretty okay or not?
It's good. It's probably the best sensor of any action camera. It's a full 1 inch sensor.
Wait, how much?
1 inch sensor.
It's a full 1 inch
yeah.
sensor?
Yeah.
That's way bigger than the AS300 I've been shooting with. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Low light on this thing is amazing.
Yeah, I guess because the gimbal also. Right? That was like 700 new, right? Something like that. Interesting.
It's like bikes, man. You can't stop this with one bike. You gotta get more cameras too.
I know. Cameras are cheaper than bikes.
Yeah.
But you can't justify buying a camera by saying, well, I would be spending, $25,000 on a car.
It's true. It's true. These are awesome.
Oh yeah, this is from Acme Bread Co. in the Berry Building.
In the Berry?
I was kind of early because I wanted to go there. And then when you told me that you were just leaving, I was like, good, I have time, so I went with that.
Your stream day is normally what, Sunday?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow is Beta Breakers.
I heard about this.
The city's
It's
going to be
a run,
nuts.
right? Race? Yeah.
Yeah. In the morning, they do a few heats of like people that are actually racing.
Okay.
They run from downtown to the ocean. I think it's like, I don't know, maybe 6 or so miles altogether.
Okay.
But it's also a huge party, and people are just like smashed at like 9 a.m. And they're all wearing costumes, and like tens of thousands of people will run the course, just like dressed as a chicken or whatever. There are lots of naked people everywhere, so
wow.
be aware of that.
Okay. Yeah.
It used to be a naked run, so
Our cab driver was telling us about that when we got in Thursday night.
it's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
It's always, it might be the biggest party in San Francisco all year.
Oh wow.
But it's over by like 2 p.m. because everybody got so drunk early in the morning they're just passed out by the afternoon. And they were all up at like 6 a.m. drinking, so it's not a morning town. People don't do well with that.
That's hilarious. They're gonna have a skateboard bar float or whatever.
Oh, I know, right? I gotta ride by that way and see what's set up. They go on at 11. So like another hour.
So you come down here to Scream a lot, right?
Yeah, this is one of the routes I do. I use a lot. It's a good chill ride. It's short for me too, because I live in the Mission, so it's like 2 miles to the south.
Okay.
And almost every day I try to get on my bike at least a little bit, otherwise like my muscles just atrophy from sitting in front of a computer all day. And I'll go out to Pier 14, which is like just on the other side of the Bay Bridge. We rode right by Pier 14 right here. I'll just do that, and then I'll loop back on one of these roads here. Like this one here is in Harrison. That's where the best Taco Bell in the city is. I don't know if that's the one you're at, but that's the Taco Bell
I
canteen.
don't think I got it. We didn't go to it. I had it delivered. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then, did you had it delivered? Oh man, you gotta get a real San Francisco burrito. You know Chipotle burritos, right? Chipotle burritos are what's called a Mission style burrito. They imitate the burritos from my neighborhood.
Oh wow.
So if you want a burrito, you've got to get the authentic Mission burrito
All right.
here.
We gotta do that.
Yeah, El Farolito, that's the one to go to.
Okay.
Well, there's also, I mean, there's a bunch of them, but if it's a late night burrito, El Farolito is the way to go.
Yeah, it was pretty. Instantly regretted eating all the Taco Bell I did last night.
I think that's a common experience. You're not alone.
We went to Tonga Room for dinner last night.
Oh yeah,
In the one Fairmont Hotel or something. That was a trip.
Yeah, I've never been there before. Do you like it?
It was kind of like just the right amount of cheesy touristy, because it's like, I guess it used to be the pool in the hotel.
Interesting.
So the giant pool basically, and they have a band playing on a ship in the pool. And you're drinking, like Mai Tais and all that stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That sounds awesome. Okay. Yeah, make sure you explore outside of downtown. Because downtown is like, I mean, the only reason people came here was because they got paid to come to downtown. So you gotta go to other neighborhoods. Where close to you is Chinatown. That's always fun to walk around in. That connects to North Beach, which is awesome. There's really good restaurants in North Beach. I mean, and today's your last day here, so.
Yeah, last full day.
But yeah, that's where I would go.
Are we neighbors? Oh yeah, we are neighbors.
I didn't know that. Chipotle is modeled after that. That's cool.
Yeah, now you really want one.
I know. I have to swing by it later.
They're really good. So many. When I first moved here, I was like in my 20s and not tied down by anything. And I'd be out with my friends on the weekends drinking till like 3 in the morning. We'd stumble into El Farolito and get a. I would always get the quesadilla super squeezes. And everything is just like massive and dripping with cheese and rice. It's so good. Yeah, it's the perfect food. Help you recover.
My oldest son just got a skateboard for his birthday a couple weeks ago. I got to tell him about this. These guys skateboarding on the float. He's gonna love that.
San Francisco has very prevalent skate culture.
Good luck,
Thanks.
man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah.
No, you good luck, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hopefully see you out there. But a lot of these like spots that we rode our bikes by are like iconic pro skate spots. Like a lot of the pro skaters are here in San Francisco, and they like skate up and down the Embarcadero.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not a skater, so I don't know the spots.
I'm not either. I hopped on my son's skateboard and nearly broke my arm. Yeah.
So how'd you get into bicycling?
I was a college athlete, and for about 2 years after I graduated, I literally did nothing, and I started getting like out of shape. I was like, I need to do something to start losing weight, getting cardio going or whatever, and I just bought a bike on a whim. I was living in Chicago, and you know, you see people riding the lakefront path all the time in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I was like, that looks like fun. Went into a bike shop, bought a bike, got hooked, started doing triathlons.
Dang. You were all in.
Yeah.
Was that first bike, was that a road bike? Or
I got a road bike, yeah, just like an aluminum frame road bike. Yeah, then I signed up to do a triathlon along like in Lake Michigan. Got hooked on that. I did that for like 3-4 years. Did like a full Ironman at one point.
Wow, holy crap.
And yeah, now just through work and people I've met, like you get into the bike culture and the bike group ride culture in Chicago. It's really big. Like there's a lot of group rides.
You don't have uphill, right? You just have upwind.
Yeah. That's the unique thing about Chicago is like people from all different shapes, fitness levels can all ride together because it's flat.
Yeah.
Like you go into the hills or the mountains north of the bridge, like on a group ride here, like somebody who weighs 10 pounds more than somebody else is going to get dropped. Like,
Oh, yeah.
But Chicago, yeah, you got like guys you look at it you're like that guy's a bike rider, and they're crushing it on these flat group rides.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hills can get pretty gnarly around here. I'm sure you did a pretty good amount of them yesterday.
Yeah.
When you come out, when you ride a hilly spot, do you have a hard time with it, or is it like normal? Or
It's
no big
okay.
deal?
Yeah. Just probably slower than I would like to be. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. It's
Riding
funny.
up
Like,
this thing on hills.
oh yeah, those get heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny, like, I took the Embarcadero to, like, you know, around the fort to get to the bridge yesterday, and then coming home, I just cut through the city. Just riding through the city is a workout because you're going up and down.
Oh, yeah. You got to know the routes. Coming back from the bridge, depending on the route you go, you can hit, like, one of the hardest hills in the city.
Yeah.
Like Russian Hills, Knoxville.
It blows my mind how hilly it is in downtown. Yeah.
You got to know the routes.
Look at that. What did you have me go to? Port? Is there a street port? No.
Post.
Post, that's it.
Yeah, Post is the one.
Okay.
There's a really good donut shop on Post Street called Bob's Donuts. It's open 24 hours a day.
I think I remember seeing that. Yeah.
So if you happen to be out on your bike really late at night, it's like the only spot that's open, and you can
Okay.
get a donut. It's a pretty awesome ride treat. Do you night ride at all?
I will, like, in the forest preserves near me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
My friends and I night ride around the city sometimes, and not as late as I don't go as late as I used to, but like at least once a month I'll try to be out like from 8:30 to like midnight or so on a ride.
Oh, that's cool.
We have music, and we like, of course, bring drinks and whatever other drugs we want to bring.
Yeah.
And I always try to take people like 2 or 3 stops in the city, hang out, just have fun.
That's cool.
Always bike with music. That's a rule.
Got to, man. Yeah.
Yeah, music makes a big difference.
Do you play music on your streams? I don't know.
I used to, and I have a mod that like really wants me to go back to playing music. But I do feel like it adds a lot to the ride.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, but
They cracked down for a little while where they were like, and now it seems like people are going back to just playing music or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's easier for the stream if I have a playlist that's like approved,
Yeah.
And there's some like the Midnight is a band that my audience really likes and I really like.
Mm-hmm.
And they've given like blanket permission to Twitch streamers to like use their music.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, which is really cool. But putting together like a whole like 3-hour playlist of approved music that I also like that creates like the feeling that I want, that's pretty hard.
That's tough.
So I haven't put the time into it. I do have some playlists, but they're not stream approved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's really hard to do so.
Will they because Twitch will strike what it knows to be copyright, well, they'll mute it or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
they'll mute it.
Will they know with the Midnight that it's not?
I don't know. I've
copyrighted?
never tested that,
That's interesting.
but maybe. I kind of doubt it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
they're probably not that
I wonder
sophisticated.
what library they're using to test that against. So you work in IT. Did you do a lot of all the like software side of your streaming rig yourself?
No, I'm an engineer by education, so I kind of like found my way into IT.
Yeah. Like mechanical engineer or
I was a biomedical engineer.
biomedical? Oh, interesting.
So that really got me into the healthcare field. I worked in manufacturing for a while, and then worked in like drug manufacturing, medical device manufacturing. Now I work for like a medical supply distributor.
Okay.
And I was doing like industrial engineering stuff there, like opening warehouses, putting in conveyor automation systems and robotic systems. And then like through the process of like, you know, studying labor data and all that, like in the database and warehousing environment, I was like, I want to do this full time. So I got into IT, and now I lead our sales teams, like sales technology teams, like CRM and sales compensation, custom pricing stuff. So
Got it.
yeah. So I like know enough to where I've never really written code. I learned how to write SQL, but yeah, not a programmer per se.
But enough to know how to your way around all the streaming tech.
Like I know enough to know where the gaps are and who to ask and get help. Yeah. I like to tinker for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Your setup's changed a lot over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen you experiment with so many different things, and doing multi-camera also.
Yeah.
But you stopped doing that. And did you have the same experience? Like it was just not worth the complexity, or was it something else?
I always found like the multicam stuff. I would love to get multicam on Bellabox. Like I was toying around with custom pipelines.
Yeah.
And at one point I got it working. It's just extremely fragile. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And like low frame rate. So I don't know if there's just not enough
I think
compute
there's
power.
probably not enough compute power.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you did really low resolution, like maybe if you did it at 720p, you might be able to do
Right.
two cameras.
So I've tried like tried an HDMI switch. That got a little too fragile too. Like, you know, the camera would glitch because the cables or whatever. It's like this is perfect.
Cables.
The
I've had
cables
so
are
many
always a
cables
problem.
fail.
Yeah. Then I bought I've got a Magewell Director Mini, which is a switcher.
Little switcher thing.
Yeah. That thing's rock solid reliable. It just adds more bulk to
Oh yeah.
a backpack like this. Like,
Yeah.
if I had like
Those are pretty big.
Yeah, like something like that would be perfect for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
you plug it in, and then you can actually change scenes from your phone and stuff too, because it's got an app.
Cool.
So you're not like having to go into your box or whatever.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah, it's cool,
Huh.
but it's not cheap.
Yeah. None of that stuff is cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to add a gimbal to my setup next. I think that's the thing. And I feel like that might be the option, like what you've got.
It's nice.
The way you have it set up.
You can't bike. The problem is you can't bike mount it though, because it picks up all the vibrations.
I have a shock arm.
You want one of those? Okay.
I'll show you
Those Z-axis arm things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's not there's some that are like purpose built for that kind of camera, which maybe I would actually need that. But I was building towards having like a digital SLR. And it's not the greatest shot, but you can see I have like a shock arm there. And then this is vibration isolation right there.
Oh, you really got that thing down, then. That's cool.
So I could just mount it straight to the top of this and then have the camera off there.
Yeah, that would probably work. Yeah.
I might need to put more weight on the arm though, because like even with my AS300, I have this huge ball head, so I can change the angle. But the reason why it's huge is because I needed the counterweight to be enough for the shock arm to like absorb. If it's too close to the top, then when it hits a bump, it like knocks against the limit, and then it creates a lot of vibration. So
Gotcha.
it has to be like perfectly balanced, otherwise you don't get the effects for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to do, but it's workable right now. But yeah, that one might be good. I want more dynamic range. That's my next goal.
I know. I love this. You run 60 FPS on yours, or
No, just 30.
30. Yeah.
I ran 720p for a long time also, just because just to limit bandwidth.
Yeah.
I could run at a lower bit rate that way.
Yeah.
But I bumped it to 1080p and 4K recently, or like in the last year.
Okay.
And it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Bellabox.
Totally. Yeah. Bellabox has been great. There's all these other side projects that I've been keeping an eye on, like Moblin on iOS, and then there's the other guys in the IRL. they basically clone Bellabox and added their own tweaks to it. I forget what they call it.
Oh, cool.
But I keep coming back to Bellabox. It's just turn it on and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially does a really good job.
Yeah, especially with now that it's not. I'm not using the Nano anymore. I use an Orange Pi. Like, I always had problems powering the Nano with 3 modems and then webcam or whatever.
Yep.
Works great now though.
That's interesting. That makes sense. Yeah, I think the Nano can only do like 3 amps or something like that. So not a lot of batteries support that, but if you're above the 3 amps, then you're out of luck.
Yeah.
But you're on Orange Pi now, and that's been easy and reliable for you?
Totally, yeah.
Cool.
You're on the Nano?
Yeah, I'm still on the Nano, but I use a UPS for mine.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's definitely by far the most, like, I don't know how many times you've had this, but the most common failure for me was the power plug coming out, and that's not just with the Bellabox, that's with every streaming setup I've had.
Yeah.
And so like when I switched to running a laptop, I realized how important it was to have a backup battery. And so I just always run with the UPS now. My UPS, I just put like, it's like the biggest, there's was a Geekworm, they make a UPS for the Nanos, and it bolts on, which is nice. It's got really solid connection, and it supports like 5 laptop cells in it.
Oh, nice.
And you just like pop them in and it works. It'll run on any number. So I got like the high capacity cells and maxed it out. And so now I can run on the UPS alone for like about 8 hours.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah.
And then even like, let's say I need to stream longer than 8 hours, I can simultaneously charge the Nano and run it off of like an external battery.
Okay.
So you have unlimited runtime with no downtime. You can do seamless failovers.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that setup works really well. That's why I haven't switched to the Orange Pi, because they don't have the UPS for it yet.
Yeah, you're covered with that.
But I do, like, I have my online course on how to set up your IRL live streaming rig. I don't know if you've heard of
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I released it not last October, but the October before that. And last October-ish, after about a year of the course being up, Cosmin released support for the Orange Pi, but I still haven't updated the course for the Orange Pi. So I need to do that. I have too many projects right now, so I have to wait a little bit.
Gotcha.
But soon.
There's no shortage of fun stuff to do.
Yeah. But yeah, hearing that it's been working well for you is good. I really need to update it. It's an easier setup to do, because you don't have to deal with a encoder for it.
Yeah.
Unless you're using a UPS on your Nano, and then maybe it's easier to use it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you must have like some custom parts and stuff that you've had to build for this, right? Or
Yeah.
is everything off the shelf?
I 3D printed a case. Yeah. I found one online. I mean, I didn't make it, but yeah.
From Relic?
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe if you look at it, you might recognize if it's that same guy or not.
Don't mess anything up.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, whoa! Yeah, I don't know that one.
That's a nice one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you like order the print from a service that does 3D printing?
I just recently bought a 3D printer.
Nice.
Because
Did you make this also?
I made that, and
That's
I made my
awesome.
QR code.
Oh yeah, those are sick.
Yeah.
Are these new?
Yeah, within like the last 4 weeks or so, I just got the printer like at the end of April.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's been a lot of fun. Yeah, there's been like, I'm always like tinkering with camera angles, different cameras, and mount it here. Like, I 3D printed like this arm to kind of get it up higher.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
But I want to really get it. Like, I got a new helmet because my old helmet's old. So like everything changes. You get a new helmet, and you're trying to figure out how to mount it at the right
100%.
angle. Yeah. So
it's hard, or that's why I try to avoid having things like too integrated.
Yeah.
My setup I mean, it's hard to not integrate it too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it took me like 4 or so iterations of my camera mount, and now finally I found like the right solution. So if I want to take my rig off, it only takes me like a minute or so.
Uh-huh.
But it used to be like, I'd have to like unscrew a bunch of things.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
all these like doodads I had to worry about, and it would take like 30 minutes to take it off and put it back on. Yeah. That's like the hardest problem, I think, is like, how do you integrate the thing into the other thing?
Yep. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried frame bags. I've tried handlebar bags. I've got the backpack, and I always come back to the backpack.
Yes.
just grab it and you're out. You know,
Yeah.
plug it in, power on a modem, and you're good to go.
It's the most versatile setup.
Yeah.
And also when you're like road riding, like if you want to go fast, having the cargo weight on your body makes it a lot easier. Although not as comfortable. But your setup's pretty light, like it's very minimal.
It's small, yeah.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Which modem do you use to connect the camera to?
I'm using, this is the Inseego 8800L.
Yeah.
And then I just got an M6.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
And I have an M1.
Does the camera run off of this one?
Camera's going into that.
Yeah.
And then on, I don't know, you can actually make this an access point now too. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh yeah, I remember Cosmin releasing an update for that.
Yeah.
So you could run that if you had a Wi-Fi adapter.
Yeah.
That's an interesting solution too.
Yeah.
I always have issues. Every time I ride by the Twitter building for some reason, my iPad disconnects from my modem. I'm the Wi-Fi 8800.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's so weird. Every single time I ride by that building. And one time I was streaming near it, and it would connect over Wi-Fi and then drop, and then connect and then drop. Like if I hang out there, it just won't work.
Interesting.
Yeah. So maybe don't ride by there.
Yeah.
But if you do ride by there and your camera disconnects, I'm curious to hear about that.
Yeah, I have to let you know. That's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Elon's up to no good.
Yeah, I think so too. He's definitely, he's got Wi-Fi jamming going on.
Yeah, something.
He knows that I'm live. He's messing with my stream.
He's just mad you're not streaming on X. That's the problem. He's like this guy. Can you do that anymore?
He's mad that I don't drive a car. He just wants me to buy his cars.
We rode a Waymo home from the bar last night.
Wow, that's brave. You did it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It actually drives way faster than I thought it would. Too.
Yeah,
like,
I've noticed
makes
that.
some aggressive turns. That was the trip.
I would not ride in one of those yet. I'm still too nervous about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm car reluctant anyway, but it seems too trippy not having a driver.
It was very strange, yeah. Being drunk. The driver of the car was like, what is happening right now?
Peak San Francisco right there, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's hilarious. Well, I think it's going to be time for me.
Yeah.
We got to roll. And you probably need to roll to get your bike up
Thanks
and
for
running.
pastry.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad we can meet up.
Yeah, I'm glad it worked out.
Sorry you got a broken seat post.
No worries. That's one of the tribulations of travel.
That's right.
But I hope you can get up and running before tomorrow. You got a lot of riding to do.
I'll swing by that Mike's Bikes and hopefully I've got that shim in my bike case.
Yeah,
It's got to be in there because otherwise it would have fallen out. Like ship it upside down.
You might want to consider like the seat post with the screw on there also. Like that makes me nervous.
Yeah, I might need to get a new seat post. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know how delicate the carbon is, but I've heard that when they get nicks in them, they like weaken a lot.
Yeah. I'll have to take a look at it.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
So.
But that bike's gonna be super fun to ride out in the wine country.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it.
You're gonna do some winery rides, right? You're gonna like stop at a winery and chill.
Yeah, we're doing a tour on Monday, and then Tuesday we fly back like late. So.
Out of SF or?
We're out of Oakland. Yeah, so I'll probably kind of tool around Tuesday morning on the bike out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Well, you gotta try and get a Mission style burrito tonight.
Okay.
And if you don't feel like Taco Bell did you too dirty.
I could do another night of a burrito, sure.
If you want to mix it up a little bit, there's also tacos. My favorite Mexican spot in the Mission is called Taqueria Vallarta, and they do tacos. They have like this grill that's like has like a dome in the middle, and then like around the edges they've got it like sectioned up with like 6 different meats cooking.
Okay.
And just like all the juices and everything there.
Ooh.
And what they do is they have like a ladle and they'll like spoon the juices onto the dome of the grill and heat your taco like with the tortilla, corn tortilla. They heat it up. They kind of like fry it on this little dome grill, and then they load it up with all the meats and stuff that you want. Like you can ask.
Oh, that's amazing.
They do like carne asada, chorizo. I don't know, a bunch of stuff.
I love your passion for burritos and tacos.
Oh, it's for me. It's all about tacos.
It's all about the tacos.
But I'm selling the Mission more than anything.
Yeah.
It's my passion's for my neighborhood.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride off I'm gonna ride off.
You're gonna go that way?
Direction, so we're gonna split up here.
Well, thanks for giving up your Saturday for a little bit. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it's great to meet up. Yep.
I'm glad that we got a chance to meet up while you're here.
Sounds good.
I hope you enjoy your ride in the Bay Area.
Thanks, man. All right, take it
Chad.
easy.
Have fun.
All right, we'll see you.
Later.
All right. That was nice to meet up with BikeCurious. I'm just hoping I didn't fucking break my bike, but I'm very worried about it. Seat post is not in a good position, man. My seat post, I'm missing a shim or something. I think it's in my bike box. So I was riding my bike today, and the seat post kept slipping down, and then we stopped. Now my fear is I can't get the bolt out. The bolt's like not reverse threading out. I'm fearful that it's like eating up the carbon or something. Pier 28. Where am I going? I don't think I'm going the right way. Pier 26. There's the building. All right, we're good. I think it's up here. Ferry building? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. Well, I gotta go get the. Gotta go see if the shim is in my bike case. I think it is. More than anything, I'm worried about that bolt. I'm also very happy that nothing bad happened on my bike ride yesterday. That could have sucked. That could have really sucked.
I got these.
No, not Tai Chi. I'm talking about drum. Let me see.
Try not to get myself killed here on this frickin' street with all these rail trails. Premium free of ASMR. Gotta go back to the hotel. See if they have that shim in the bike case, and go to a bike shop to have them take a look at everything. Fuck. What a pain in the ass. Figure out if I'm kind of navigating a little bit blind here. I don't know exactly where my hotel is. Brutal. That's second. All right, I gotta go up to fifth. Fifth. That was second. This is. I gotta go up to fifth. Whew. Tired. I think so.
Anyway.
Fourth. Almost there. Let's go. I think this is fifth up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's it right here. Let's go. All right, that's going to do it for me, chat. Wish me luck on my adventures of bike repair. Hopefully everything gets sorted without my shit getting broken. Sorry for the scuffed stream here today, chat, but sometimes that's the way it goes. I hope to do another stream tomorrow morning. Thanks, American. Thanks, Frilled. I'll see you guys on the next ride.
This is it. And I'm it. This is it. This is where I crack. I just like F this. Here we go. Watch. This is me getting dropped, chat. This is what it looks like. My legs hurt, my groin hurts, my arms are tired. I just stretch my legs and I'm like, nope, gone.